Chapter 33. Safdar looked at Raghu and Faiz, gobsmacked. Saurav and I waited as Raghu paused in his story to drink water. He finished the whole glass in one gulp and spoke again. I know all of you are emotional right now, but if you look at it logically and from my point of view, I had little choice, guys. Everyone looked at Raghu, shocked. He continued. Here were my options. Option 1. I am the idiot who raises a bastard. Option 2. I break up with her and bear the pain of her loss while she walks away with her lover and half my company. Both ways I am screwed for life. Face cleared his throat as if wanting to say something at this point, but Raghu went on speaking. Thus, my only option was a third one: eliminate Zara. If I did it well, I would never get caught. I would lose Zara, but I had lost her already. Zara would get her punishment. Faze would suffer. I would get my company back. If the plan worked, this idiot Keshav would be found on the scene and create enough confusion to keep me safe. Hell, he almost ended up getting face jailed. Sweet justice. It all almost did work, but I got you, I said. Last night when I landed in Delhi, Rana told me they have the CCTV footage from Hyderabad airport. Just a matter of time before they find a person with a cast and backpack who looks like you. Well done. I already told you I clapped too. What else do you want? A Nobel Prize? Raghu said, his voice irritated. She wasn't pregnant, Faze said in a firm voice, looking at the table. Everyone turned to Faze. What? Raghu said. No, it was a real scare, but she wasn't pregnant and she wasn't trying to marry you so soon because she wanted you to raise my child. Face covered his face with his palm and broke down then. You guys know why we became so close. Face said, crying. He took out his phone and showed us a selfie of Zara and Sikandar with the machine gun. This is the same picture we found in Zara's park phone. Saurabh mumbled to me. Zara came to me with this picture. Face said, why? Safdar said. She had tried to get Sikandar to chance leave his terrorist activities, but he couldn't listen. Zara told me she had found out that Sikandar had stockpiled guns in a hotel room in Old Delhi for a potential terror plot in the capital. How did she find out? I said. She won Sikandar's trust, convinced him she had changed her mind about what he was doing. He told her about the grand plan to hit the capital. She played along. He took her to the strange location. That's where she took the picture. That's what I felt too about this photo. That Zara was smiling for a reason, Saurav said. What happened then? Safdar said. I wanted to report it to the authorities. However, Zara had a condition. She wanted me to foil the plot but spare Sikandar, Faiz said. What did you do? I said. My first mistake, I agreed. What else could I have done? I have fallen in love with Zara by then. Face said, gaze still down to avoid any eye contact. Love my foot. You didn't think of Salma? The kids? Safdar said. I don't know. I had always wanted her even before Salma, but she was dating Keshav and never gave me any attention then. It was only now, when I found her vulnerable, I was able to get her. Vulnerable? I said. You guys had broken up and yet you used to get drunk and call her all miserable. Meanwhile, she had chosen Raghu as a stable option, which is what she said she wanted. However, every now and then, and especially after your calls, she missed the craziness she had with you. I gave her that and had her at least for a while. It is shameful what you did, Safdar said. Faiz did not answer. Complete what you were saying about Sikandar and the guns, I said. It took 5 men from my army unit at night. We shot the 2 men who were guarding the stockpile. However, I let Sikandar go, Faiz said. What happened next? I said. We handed the guns and ammunition to the police. They happily took credit. A small news item came on the alarm hall the next day. No wonder she liked you doing their daredevil acts, even though illegal, Raghu said, without looking at Faze either. She liked me because I actually cared for her and gave her the passion and attention she missed, Faze said. While you were married, Raghu said. Faze didn't respond. Anything else, Faze? I said. I took money too. Second mistake, Faze said. He closed his eyes and scrunched them hard, as if he found it difficult to make this confession. Sikandar sent me a gift, gold biscuits. I kept them. You don't really make much as an army officer. I thought if I get divorced, I might have to give a lot of what I have to Salma. The gold from Sikandar would give Zara and me a good life. Gaddar? Not just to my family, but also to the country, Safdar said. I'm not Gaddar, Faz shouted. I saved my country from a major terror attack and I would have left Salma and married Zara, done the right thing, Faz said. His entire frame shook. I have lost everything. Don't expect any sympathy, Safdar said. I got tempted. I will surrender the gold biscuit to the police, Faz said. Saurav took out the plastic bag with shiny yellow biscuits from his backpack. You mean these? Saurav said. What the Faze's pink face turned pomegranate red. Long story, I said, and you don't have to surrender the biscuits to anyone. We will ensure they reach your army seniors. But Faze began before Raghu interrupted him. You used her. She was weak when it came to her stepbrother, and you used that, Raghu said. No, Zara and I had something real. Zara loved me, Raghu said, not you. You never had time for her. You say you built the company for her, but you never gave her your time, Faye said. My company is all I have, and it was for us. She should have understood, Raghu said, his voice trailing off. She did understand, and she regretted what we did, Faye said. She ended our relationship, didn't want me to divorce my wife. She just wanted to get away, make a fresh start with you. But you had an affair. It was a mistake, yes, but you don't murder people for that. You have no idea how it feels, Raghu said as the sound of a siren interrupted him. That should be Inspector Rana and his team, I said. Are you serious? Raghu said. I shrugged. You committed the crime. You have to pay for it. Raghu looked at Saurav and me. How about I give both of you more money than you would ever earn in your life? Raghu said. What? I said. All you have to do is tell the police to take Faze. He is a crook. Let him rot in jail. Faze stood up frowning. $10 million. Five for your friend? Deal? Raghu said to me, his face dead serious. I walked up to Raghu and grabbed his collar. She left me for a sick person like you, son of a bitch, I said. Inspector Rana entered the room just then with two cops. What's going on here? Rana said. Inspector Sahib, I said. Time to replace the watchman with a millionaire. I turned around on the back seat of the police jeep to look at the van behind us. Don't worry, he can't run away. That happens only in the movies, Rana said. Saurav and I were in the inspector's gypsy driving towards Horse Khas police station. Rana, who sat in the front, had a permanent grin on his face. Keshav? Rana said. Yes, sir. You guys are good. You never gave up. Well done. Thanks, sir, I said, and Saurav and Rana smiled. There's no traffic. You could drive faster, I said to the driver, who was moving at the pace of a bullock cart. It's okay. I told him to go slow, Rana said. Why? I said. Rana winked at us in the rear view mirror. Gives enough time for the media to arrive, he said. Of course, Saurav said. Tomorrow morning, Rana would be the star cop in Delhi. Which other Inspector had the guts to release a watchman and toss a multi-millionaire into jail. I am thinking double promotion, Rana said, his back to us. Not triple, Saurav said. What? Rana said. Before he could get the sarcasm, his phone rang. The Delhi police PR department had called to ensure him that the entire Delhi media was on its way. As Rana spoke on the phone, I stared out of the window at the full moon. Bhai, Saurav said. Yeah, I said. Congrats. Yeah, to you too, I said, my voice soft. Are you happy? Yes, I am. Why don't you sound happy? You found out who the killer was. I also found out something else. What? She didn't miss me on her last day. All those chats didn't come from her. She was already dead. Yeah, Saurav said. Raghu sent them. I wish I hadn't found that out. A tear fell from my eye, even as I tried to hide it by leaning my face out of the window. Loud noise and flashing lights greeted us at the police station. Rana sir, look left, said a photographer. Rana sir, right pose, please, said another one. Rana sir, ABP News, first statement here, please, a reporter said. The yelling from media persons, the clicking of cameras, and the hundred of flash bulbs overwhelmed us as we stepped out of Gypsy. I heard Inspector Rana speak to one of the reporters at the police station entrance. I am happy to say we have solved the Zara Loan murder case. The murderer is Raghu Venkatesh, Zara Loan's fiance and owner of a tech company in Hyderabad. As you can see, the courageous Delhi police is not scared of arresting rich people. Mr. Raghu Venkatesh is under arrest. Watchman Lakshman Reddy will be released immediately. I had woken up at 4 a.m. to reach the cemetery at 5 early enough so nobody would see me. I placed a white rose, Zara's favorite flower, on her tombstone. I don't know if I mattered as much to you, but you did mean a lot to me, I said. I sank to my knees. I bowed and touched my forehead to the ground. I loved you, Zara, I said. Perhaps too much. Thank you for showing me what love is all about. And thank you for also teaching me to never love someone too much. I stood up to leave. Goodbye, Zara. I unlove you.